Yeah, my mom's white, my dad's black.
Okay,
Yes.
awesome. So growing up, how was that? Were you like too white for the black kids, too black for the white kids? You know, it's
Yep.
it's always
Yep.
something on going on there. Like,
Yep.
so what's up with that?
That's exactly how that went. Like growing up, in school and everything, I didn't experience a lot of it. Like a lot of any racism or anything like that. But again, that's for one, there was a very small select of black kids in the schools that I went to. And obviously I was part of that little bunch of, black kids and whatever. So regardless, I had to deal with what I had to deal with. I made friends regardless. Are they still friends with me to this day? No. I mean, I have a, childhood friend that I still communicate with on social media, but that's about it. But I think I started being like more of a lone wolf, like towards the end of like middle school, starting high school, because like I really realized what I really loved doing, which was gaming. And I'm not gonna say I got bullied for it, but it was more of like the friends I had at the time like was frowned upon it. And I used to play like this MMO RPG growing up. I forgot like to really like how to pronounce it. So it's like a I think it's like a Korean game. It's like Mab and OG or something like that. I would play that game religiously, and my friends would like kind of make fun of me for it. Um, and I kind of just started like being a lone wolf. Like whenever I come home from school, I would just like boot up my Wii and I would just start playing Legend of Zelda. That was like the game that I really coped with at the time. But hence why like it means so much to me now, because I realize that you might have to cut some people off because just because they're friends doesn't mean that they're good friends. And if they exactly. And I come to the realization that I'd rather just be alone than rather be surrounded by people who don't really rock with me. If you're gonna sit there and like make fun of like what I love, like why would I be around you, So most of the time I didn't really go out to parties. I didn't really go out. I didn't really attend any high school parties or anything like that. Most of the time I would just stay at home and just game most of the time, or whatever the case may be, hang out with my did I actually hang out with friends? And I think about it, I think I did, but just definitely not a lot. um no, I do. Yeah, I do have a bunny. I've had her for 11 years, since I was 15, and she's still kicking. She's still, running around and everything like that. So I also had a dog, a husky. His name is Kai, and also a dog that passed away, another husky. Her name is Sheba. But most of the time, like, I just kind of kicked it by myself and just played the video games. I'll hang out with friends here and there, but I had to cut off a lot of people because they didn't like what I was going with, what I loved, and they would kind of make fun of me for it. So it was kind of hard, like, expressing my love for it, because at the time, gaming wasn't really, what's the word?
Cool, popular, trending?
Trending, yes. Trending. Now it's a big freaking thing. It wasn't as trendy, especially for women, especially for black women. It wasn't very, like, a known thing to do. So, yeah.
I gotta ask now, this is kind of random as hell, but have you ever been in like any type of fight or any type of altercation? Like, I'm kind of curious about
Nope.
that now.
I would never I never been into a fist fight. I never been to any fights. It was just kind of more like we just. Are you talking about like my friends? Is that what you mean?
Nah, I mean like in general.
Oh yeah, I never really got into any fights. It was more like disagreements. It was just kind of like, okay, cool, and then we just went our separate ways. It wasn't really like that big. Like obviously I cried and everything like that because it sucks. 'Cause I really felt like I was alone. But also like at the time, like I know we said we weren't gonna talk about love life, but like that's kind of like current. But back in the day, my high school sweetheart, he was kind of like my rock and like my only quote unquote friend that I had. So him and I would always hang out and always play games or whatever together. That's mainly the person I would hang out with every day, which got kind of toxic, um but like actual friends, no, I didn't really get into any fights, didn't really do anything like that. It was just more like disagreements and just went our separate ways. So, and I just continue doing what I love doing.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We're not gonna touch on anything, that we already spoke on prior. So most definitely to that, much respect.